firstly, what's the story behind this gym? I mean, it's amazing. It almost looks like a boxing museum / gym. And I know it's got Amir Khan's like branding all over it, but what's the story behind this place?
Yeah, well, everyone knows it's Amir's building. I think Amir doesn't get enough credit for the work that goes in the community that he does. Obviously, this building, a Gloves Community Centre. Under that umbrella, Gloves Community Centre, you've got Amir Khan Academy, Gloves ABC, Amateurs of Night Time. You've got Gallagher's Gym, that in here with the pros in the day. We also have the AASC from Bolton, where they do kids from 17 to 19 doing NVQs and training and stuff like that. Then we also have the children that don't go to school, that come in here as well for 2 or 3 days a week as well. So it isn't just really a boxing gymnasium. It's like it says outside on the doors, Gloves Community Centre. It does an awful lot for the community.
Yeah, I mean, going back to that point, so it kind of serves a function for the community, and also kids that have been kicked out of school, etc., etc. They've got a place to try and sort of hone their skills and find another direction in life. Yeah, that's great. So going back to boxing, this week we had the presser for Eubank Jr versus George Groves for the super middleweight WBA title. Obviously, one of your guys is in that same tournament as well, Callum Smith. We just see you and Callum just finishing up a workout session in line with Callum's fight for Braehmer. So have you guys secured a location for that already, or?
It should be announced. I keep hearing it's got to be Berlin. It's been out there a couple of times. I'm not keen on Berlin. I feel I don't think no fighter should be having home advantage in the semi-finals. Braehmer had his first fight in Germany. He was the home fighter. Callum Smith had his fight in Liverpool. Callum seeded second, Braehmer 4. So we feel if anyone should have advantage, it should be us in Liverpool. But I think it should just go to neutral ground. I've suggested Dublin, Monaco, Amsterdam, just not Germany. I don't feel why Braehmer should have home advantage. 2 fights on the bounce when he's the least seeded in the tournament.
That's right.
From the seeded fighters. So that's it really. And not only that, I've been to Germany before with Matthew Macklin, Paul Smith, Arthur Abraham. Callum's been there as the younger brother to Paul, watching him, and I'm just not comfortable going to Germany. And it's the Muhammad Ali trophy. Muhammad Ali represents fairness and equality. And that's all I'm saying. You've got to go by what this tournament is about, what the trophy stands for, and for Juergen Braehmer to have his semi-final have home advantage, I think that's unfair. I don't think there should be home advantage. Just like football teams in the FA Cup, do you know what I mean? You go and play in a neutral ground in the semi-finals, and I think that should be the case for Callum Smith versus Juergen Braehmer. But we should know next week where it'll be. But there's a few venues. I think also Switzerland is a venue as well that's been come up now as well, so we'll see.
Who gets to make the actual overall decision?
The organisers.
Oh,
I think
okay,
it's the
cool.
organisers, World Boxing Super Series. So we'll have to wait and see. I think because Chris Eubank is in England, they can't really seem to be having Callum Smith and Juergen Braehmer, the other one, in England either. And I also said, well, why don't you put the 2 of them over in America? Put it in America. We're willing to travel. Braehmer's willing to travel, and let's go and put it in America, put it on over there somewhere. So we're willing to, but I just don't think Juergen Braehmer should have home advantage.
Yeah, I mean, definitely that's a fair shout. It's weird as well, so ironic that a lot of Americans believe if they fight over here in the UK, they're not going to get the right decision. And obviously, you know, some of the guys here feel if they go to other places in Europe, they're not going to get the right decision. So it's boxing such a crazy world in that respect.
It isn't that, but we're just going on hearsay. We've been inexperienced. Matthew Macklin versus Felix Sturm was a shocking decision, and once bitten, twice shy, and there's no way I want Callum Smith to fight in Germany. It's Juergen Braehmer. Why? That's just totally unfair and goes everything against the Muhammad Ali trophy, Muhammad Ali Act that's brought into place in America. That's not fair. And I think people might moan and say, oh, Gallagher's whinging and crying. I'm not. I'm just asking for a fair level playing field. So that was it.
And how do you think that fight will go? I mean, obviously Braehmer's a slightly mature fighter. He's durable. Yeah. Obviously Callum's a younger guy. This is the first time I actually met Callum in person. He's actually a very big super middleweight. He should be literally. Oh, here we go.
sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, Callum is actually such a big super middleweight. He looks like a cruiserweight. So, what's your thoughts on the fight against Braehmer? How do you think it will go?
No problem. Callum there, he's come back in the gym. He's only 13 stone 1. There's not a problem with him making the weight. I think Braehmer He's a very good fighter. Braehmer first came to my attention years ago. Ricky Hatton went boxing for England under 19s. He was 17. He came back, and we were at a show, and everyone was saying Ricky Hatton got beat. Ricky Hatton got beat. He got beat in the first round. Like, no way, no way. I spoke to Ricky's dad, Rainer, and yeah, this kid from Germany, a kid called Juergen Braehmer, done Ricky in a round, and that was like, oh my God, how? Because Ricky was like absolutely something special coming through at the time, stopping everyone with body shots. And that's when he first came to my attention. Everyone's saying obviously now he's going over the hill a little bit, but I think you've seen his last fight with Brandt. I thought he was very good. He'd made the weight, he'd come down a weight, and he did 12 rounds well. So I think his tail will be up, he'll be confident. He's done 12 rounds. I think Brandt did really well early on, pickpocketed, landed some good shots. I think it was 4 or 5, Braehmer landed a body shot that half creased him. And that's one thing Braehmer has got, his power. If you look at his record, the amount of knockout wins he has, he's got great power, and the last thing a fighter loses is his power. So we respect his power, and he's coming with momentum and belief, and the money that's in the tournament as well, and he feels he's got a good chance of getting into that final to get the winner of Groves and Eubank.
Yeah, there's a massive prize at stake for that one. So if Callum does get past Braehmer, how do you think Callum will fare against the winner out of Groves and Eubank?
I think it's a very good fight. I'm really pleased with the way that Callum did against Scotland, the way that he's coming through in this tournament. Obviously everyone made him the favourite at the beginning of the tournament, which I was like, thought was a load of nonsense. That how can you have someone who's never fought for a world title be favourite when you have the likes like George Groves in the tournament, Braehmer. So I'm glad that sorted itself out, but all the attention is on Groves Eubank, where not much attention is on Callum Smith or Braehmer. So I don't feel there's that pressure, there's that attention. So Callum can just quietly go along, do his work, and listen, whoever he fights in the final, whether it be Eubank Jr, it'll be a fantastic fight, and George Groves is another good fight. Yeah, I think boxing's the winner with this tournament, World Boxing Super Series, and it'd be great to have 2 Brits in the final of it. It'd be fantastic, it'd be unbelievable, and the winner comes out the Muhammad Ali trophy, and the first, and it's always good to be the first at anything in life, whatever you do, because second isn't the same as first, is it?